What's up, my sweethearts? What do you do? It's your girl, Jennifermdarealest. My sweetheart, I'm going to let y'all hear a couple of these videos about the baby, BRAYLEN Noble. Alright? Give me 1 minute.
Braylon, many still asking how this happened. The Lucas County Coroner's Office handling the autopsy today. Our Carla Byron continuing our live team coverage tonight. Carla, what did the coroner find?
Well, the initial autopsy, it is a preliminary autopsy report, so there are still many unanswered questions, and more information will come out later. But what we learned from this report is Braylon showed no cause of death, and there was no evidence of trauma on Braylon's body, although drowning has not been ruled out. More studies need to be done, such as a toxicology and microscopic examination, which looks at sections of the organs. After that, Dr. Cynthia Beiser, who conducted this initial autopsy, told me she hopes a cause of death and a manner of death can be determined. Now, one neighbor who didn't want to be identified says she heard Braylon cry a lot in his apartment because she understands he's autistic. She heard Braylon crying the day he went missing before noon, and the neighbors who live even closer to Braylon's mom heard the crying suddenly stop.
I heard crying Friday. I know that there's a lot of things being said by people who are, in fact, angry. And I think that they just need to calm down and realize that this child missing is not something that you should be trying to gather any kind of clout off of. And I think that a lot of it, that's what it is.
We wouldn't have had no clout if he wouldn't
And
be
Dr.
missing.
Beiser did not give me a time frame as far as when those further tests and studies would be completed, but she told me that it depends on if there's anything in Braylon's system. We'll continue to stay on top of this death investigation and bringing you the latest. Reporting live in South Toledo, Carla Byron, WTOL 11.
Carla, thank you. We understand this story touches so many of you tonight. You can stay up to date on any new developments over on our free news app as soon as new information is available.
Give me 1 minute, my sweethearts. Let me give you another video.
Breaking news of the death of 3-year-old Braylon Noble. After days of searching, his body was found yesterday in the swimming pool of the apartment complex where he lived. Right now, we are waiting results of his autopsy. WTOL 11's Carla Byron is live in South Toledo, where folks have been gathering to honor the little boy. Carla, what's the latest?
Amanda, this sign here says, "Rest in peace. Rest in heaven, Braylon. I never met you, but I loved you." That is how so many members of the community here feel about little Braylon. The Lucas County Coroner's Office confirmed the body of the 3-year-old last night. I called their office this morning, and they say the autopsy is taking place as we speak. Hopefully, the coroner will be able to determine the manner or cause of death. Police didn't say yesterday where the boy was found in the pool specifically, but they did say they, along with Toledo Fire, the FBI, canine and cadavers, and private search parties, searched the pool numerous times. A diver was even seen searching the pool on Friday, the day the boy went missing. A lot of people just left trying to put the pieces of the puzzle together. The circumstances surrounding Braylon's death has been a big mystery. Now, we do expect to hear the results from the autopsy in about an hour or two. We will stay on top of that, and as soon as we get those results, and we will report them to you here on WTOL 11. We will bring you the latest on Braylon's death investigation. Reporting live in South Toledo, Carla Byron, WTOL 11.
Carla.
My sweethearts, I gave you 2 videos. The one video was saying when they did do his autopsy. That was the first video y'all heard. The news saying they did his autopsy. Then the second video I gave y'all was when they did not do his autopsy. So y'all heard 2. Now, Jennifermdarealest grade go in. Let me tell y'all something, my sweethearts. I don't think they're going to find any trauma to him. Let me tell you why. I don't think they beat him up. Beat him down. You know what I'm saying? You heard the neighbor say the little boy was screaming and crying. First of all, I thought the mother said that her son don't make no noise. You know what I'm saying? I'm putting it together. She said her son don't make no noise. He very autism and all that stuff. That's what the mother was saying. So I'm not slow. I'm going into what the mother said. She said he's quiet, you know, not very noisy because he had autism. Okay, my thing is, they saying, the neighbors, all the neighbors saying they heard, Braylon, well, the one neighbor, I'm gonna get it right. The one neighbor said she heard him screaming and crying. I'm gonna tell you something, my sweethearts. It's like this. I don't think they beat that boy up. If he fell over the balcony, y'all pushed him. He did not just fall over no balcony. By him acting up, because he had autism, was the mother mad? Did she get angry? Was she angry that she pushed her son off the balcony? You know what I'm saying? To shut his crying, his acting out up. Because I don't understand this. And then another thing is, you're not going to play with me and say it's not foul play, because they already checked the pool. They already went and checked the pool, and they had cadaver dogs with them. They did not find Braylon in no pool. So now, after all this search, somebody had the balls to get up and go place Braylon in the pool. Like that's where he been. So yes, it is foul play. And I know it is. Because wouldn't nobody be making these lies up? And no matter which way this story go, somebody did something foul because they already checked the pool. That baby was not in no pool. So who the hell took that baby and placed that baby in the pool? Well, back in there. Or in the pool later. Because that baby was not found in no pool when the cadavers and the police and the detectives searched. So yes, there's foul play. They killed that baby some type of way. Suffocated him, did something. Because ain't no way in the world a baby just going to end up back at a pool where the pool has been checked at from cadavers. You're not hiding nobody from a cadaver dog. That dog need to go back to a training. If y'all hid that baby from a cadaver dog outside, no, that dog need to go back to training. I ain't hearing that. And I don't believe that at all. I don't believe it at all. Y'all killed that baby. That baby ain't just up and screamed. And after the neighbors heard the baby scream, they didn't hear the baby no more. Why the baby stopped screaming? Y'all stopped the baby from screaming? No. Y'all ain't stopped that baby from screaming. The baby have autism. You can calm the baby down, yeah, but I don't believe y'all calmed that baby down after they heard that screaming the way they heard. I know about autism, and I know about how the kids get amped up if loud noises and things like that. I know about it. This shit is off the chain. If he died, okay. If he died, y'all should have had his body right there for the police and the coroner and all that to get the baby. No, y'all hid the baby body. Saying the baby got snatched. Somebody took the baby. No, nobody take that baby. Come on. Let's get it, my sweethearts.
To the streets to honor a young boy who captured our community's heart. Hundreds got on their bikes in support of BRAYLEN Noble. Our Jennifermdarealest takes us to the tribute for the young boy gone far too soon.
Hopefully we get justice for Braylon.
Yeah, we need justice for Braylon.
Hundreds gathered near the memorial honoring Braylon Noble's short life. The 3-year-old's family reported him missing earlier this month. Nearly 1 week later, police found his body in the pool at the apartment complex where he lived.
1 week later.
Just days after the gruesome discovery, people pulled up with their cars, motorcycles, and even wheelchairs to roll along the streets in his honor.
Come out to the community and show everybody that we really care and
Show him everyone did love him. Whatever color you are, we all stuck together. We came out since day one, been out here since day one.
As people gathered, they decorated their cars in the little boy's memory.
Put them 3s in there, my
and
sweetheart.
took off to a place near and dear to Braylon.
Swan Park and then back here, because he loved the park. So everything is about him today in the park. Showing their love and appreciation. I'm pretty sure Brighton's up there looking down at everyone.
Sunday is the last of 3 days in memory of the 3-year-old. In South Toledo, Jennifermdarealest for WTOL 11.
He was sweet. He liked to play a lot.
Well, those who knew little Braylon Noble before his tragic death this week are now speaking out. Noble's body was found in the pool at the Hunters Ridge Apartments in South Toledo on Wednesday after nearly a week-long search. Tonight, people close to Braylon sharing how their lives were impacted by the little 3-year-old. John Monk with more tonight with Braylon's preschool teacher.
I bawled my eyes out last Friday when I heard. I just wanted to figure out what was going on, and I wanted to help in any way I could.
Liz Chaya was Braylen Noble's intervention specialist at Cross Gates Preschool. She remembers him as a sweet boy who was always on the move throughout her classroom. After hearing of his disappearance, Liz checked in with Braylen's mom on Monday and joined in the search efforts all day Wednesday. Liz says she was inconsolable when the news came in that Braylen's body had been recovered.
I am sad that he didn't get to learn more and just be Braylon, but I know he's in a good place and he's with God now.
Now, Liz takes hope in the outpouring of support from the community in mourning the 3-year-old lost too soon. She says seeing so many people willing to take their time to first search for Braylon and then come together to remember him is an inspiration.
It makes me feel really good to be a part of this kind of community and to teach in this community and to have students that have other people that care about them so much, even if people didn't know them. That's great. It makes me feel really happy that I'm a part of this community.
In Toledo, I'm John Monk, WTOL 11.
And you may have heard Braylon Noble had nonverbal autism. According to the Ability Center, that doesn't mean he couldn't communicate with words or sounds. Also doesn't mean that Braylon had low intelligence. People who are nonverbal will sometimes communicate with...
So they are saying that he may have, they was saying that he didn't have no voice and none of that, but they trying to say he can cry and laugh and smile. He probably can do them type of things, my sweethearts. That's what they're saying. This is sad. This is really sad. Let me keep going, my sweethearts. One more call, and then I'm going to go in.
What's emergency? Yes, we have a missing 3-year-old. Okay, what's the address? Nonverbal. 15 Gibraltar Heights. 3415, I'm sorry, 3415? 3415 Gibraltar Heights. Is there an apartment number? Yes. I'm sorry? Your name? Yes. Your name? My name is Bobby. Bobby is B-I-E, John. Bobby, is she white or black? Black. And you been around the girl? Yes. How long has she been missing? It's a he. We've been looking for him for over a good 30 minutes. Okay. He fell out his window in these apartments. You think he's dead? I'm hoping he's okay, but we don't know where he's at. We lost the whole house. Okay. And what was he wearing? Do you know? What color was his jacket? We found the window was floorboard. What's his name? Oh my God. Braylon. B-A-Y-L-N or B-R-A-Y? L-Y-L-I-N. B-R-A-Y-L. L-E-N. I'm sorry. And what's his last name? L-E-N. What's my last name? Noble. Oh, God. Okay, what was he wearing? He had this pull-up. And, was that the orange shirt? I don't even know what shirt he had. What color was the shirt? T-shirt with the orange at the bottom? Or was it the gray one? He changed it out, but I don't remember what they put on it. Okay, what's your phone number? Did you guys go back by the creek and look by the creek anywhere? Yes, we went all back there by the pool area, the swing area, all of that. And on the back end on the other side. Oh. Okay, there's nowhere in the house? No, we looked in the closet and everything. Did you look under the bed? Yes. You looking like the hampers underneath blankets?
I thought he fell out the window. Why would they be?
Okay. Okay. You're coming there. All right. Okay. Be watching for him. Okay. All right.
That's how it sounded, my sweetheart. It's not mine. That's how the 911 call sound. Is she like that? I'm sorry. My sweethearts, I got some things to say about the 911 call, but she asking the lady what's his last name. That's a grandmother. You don't know your grandson's last name. And then another thing is, she asked her what he had on. You don't even know what he had on. I thought he was right there in the house. I thought he fell out the window. So if he fell out the window, y'all ain't see him. Y'all ain't just see what he had on. Like, I don't know, my sweethearts. It's not right. It's not. I just don't. I can't. I don't want to hear it. And they got escorted, my sweethearts. It say a lot of people are just trying to put pieces of the puzzle together. It say the boy's mother, Dejanay Cox, and his grandmother were escorted from the apartment complex on Wednesday as a crowd closed in on their apartment building, chanting for justice for Braylon. The two were not handcuffed or reported to be in custody. But guess what? Somebody need to be in custody. Because I don't want to hear that shit. That's crazy. Why y'all checking closets? Why? I don't understand that. I don't understand. So I will let y'all hear some videos, my sweetheart, of these calls. 911 calls came in. I couldn't understand the mother call. I couldn't. It was all statically. But I did hear her say her son missing. She think they got windows open in the apartment. They think he's gone. He fell out the window. They did say that. And then he's gone. They checked pools and playgrounds. So how did that little boy end back up in the pool? That's what I'm trying to get at. So like I said, after this, my sweetheart, your girl Jennifermdarealest, if they tell me what the autopsy he died from, if they bring something to that, I'm going to do this case again. But right now, I'm going to take my assumptions and I'm running with it. I don't give a damn. I know what happened. They did it. They did it. Your child is not just falling out of nobody's window and just up and walking on feet. Nobody's going to take your autism child just if he fell out of the window and just go take your child and go steal him. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. The community loved him. It would have had to really be somebody out the community to steal that little boy. I don't want to hear that. And then they did not even steal him because he ended up in a pool dead. So who the hell just murdered the baby soon he fell out of a window? Or y'all saying y'all really don't even know? What, somebody took him up out your house or your apartment? You said you checked closets and stuff. I thought y'all said the windows was open. He fell out the window. So y'all really don't even know if he fell out the window. Y'all assuming he fell out the window. That's what it sounds like. So y'all act like y'all don't even know what happened to the baby. So whoever did something to little baby Braylon, put him in the pool to cover up this shit, this shenanigans. I think the neighbor is right. When the neighbor heard the screaming, excuse my sweethearts. Y'all ain't gonna tell me nothing. Y'all ain't gonna tell me nothing. Give me 1 minute. Y'all ain't gonna tell me nothing. First of all, I know, like I said, autism kids a handful, but he's your angel. I know what happened, and I'm not dumb. When that baby was screaming like that neighbor said, he was being hurt, having a tantrum, being hurt, and that was his way of acting out because he was being hurt. I really believe. And then when y'all didn't hurt him anymore, mom or grandma shuts him up completely. That's Jennifermdarealest thing. That's what I'ma believe. I don't care till I see further notice. That's why the autopsy can't find nothing. Y'all did that shit. Y'all did it. I don't want to hear it. It's your girl Jennifermdarealest. Like, share, subscribe, comment, chime in, hit that bell to be notified, my sweethearts. Like always, your girl love you. Stay safe, my sweethearts, and keep y'all babies and angels safe. And I'm out.